If you put a compelling cause in front of somebody,
my family,
and say that we know your volunteering will make a difference, that folks will sign up and that they'll volunteer.
You know that goes at the front, don't you?
It's a commitment, but it doesn't take up as much time versus what you get out of it. So you put in a half hour a week and you just get a whole year's worth of joy from this student. And the student I tutored last year, I still see her in the hallways.
This is everyone's responsibility. All of us have a role to play in ensuring that our kids are able to read on grade level by the end of 3rd grade.
We're all in this together. When one of us is a better reader, all of us are better readers.
It is an imperative that we do so, and we actually know how to do so. So let's just make it happen.
Chair, door, period, house.
When we started, Jemiah was very shy and a little, I think, standoffish when it comes to reading in front of other people. And so the fact that you all were able to come in today and actually catch her on video reading, and she knows that other people are going to see it, and it just shows the kind of leaps and bounds that she has made in her confidence, because I know back in August that never would have happened. She would have been way too self-conscious.
you are my hero.
My name is AGLR. I am a math coach at a local middle school, but every Monday for 30 minutes a week, I come here and I tutor a girl who's in the 3rd grade.
You think Muslim's going to be a hero? Let's see what he does.
Help somebody.
As a math teacher in middle school, I see how early reading can affect math students when they're in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
What is very
because there is
interesting
so
about
much
Second
reading
Baptist
on the test.
changed is that you have African Americans that are the primary demographic in the neighborhood, and the church primary demographic is European American, but they don't live in the neighborhood. But their mission is vested in the neighborhood.
And also, the kid I'm reading this book to is the best kid ever in the history of the whole entire world. Woo! That means you. You're the best kid ever.
If you put a compelling cause in front of somebody and say that we know your volunteering will make a difference, that folks will sign up and that they'll volunteer.
Somebody tell the tutor.
One of the challenges was there was no other program like this that we knew of, and so we built it from scratch and then flew the plane as we were building it.
Mom, okay, Mom.
Social justice is a major mission of the church, and literacy became tied to their mission. And when they looked around, they said, how can we have the biggest effect? They said, hey, this is where we need to be working. So they are vested in this mission, and it shows how we can cross boundaries in order to affect change. And that's what Community Solution Initiatives is about, affecting change.
This is my brother.
And if you were to go over to our church, everybody knows what MLK Reads is. Everybody knows where Martin Luther King Elementary is. Everyone knows that Randall's the coordinator and that if you want to volunteer, see Randall.
There are challenges every day in the program, and there have been days when I've woke up and I thought either I didn't sign up for this or that I'm not the right person for this job. But what keeps me going are seeing these children improve.
I bet that's the granny. And what's she doing?
Reading.
All right.
And we now know, because the research is without question, that we have got to get our children reading by the 3rd grade. And so that keeps me going.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Katie.
Another lesson learned is that that justice is not something that is quick and easy and simple. It is a long-term investment and a long-term challenge.
Okay.
All right, keep reading.
She's gotten a lot more comfortable, And those flashcards that we were doing, she knows those now. And even when we stumble, as she doesn't take it personally anymore. She knows that she has the tools in order to be a successful reader. And so getting to know her over the past few months since August of last year has just been a joy. I just really, really like her as a young lady, as a person, and I'm just very excited to see what kind of fourth grade student she's going to be.
Another.
Very nice.
I think most people have a desire to be involved. And so we tell folks just the reality of what happens to a child after he or she leaves the third grade when they can't read on grade level. And those statistics speak for themselves. And so we can, we ask folks to get involved, but often the ask is the easiest part, because once you've talked about the struggle of students, once you've talked about the pipeline to prison, most folks want to get involved with it.
This relationship will last. Even though MLK Kid may have graduated from the program, the tutors continue to maintain those relationships with the kids that had graduated, and I thought that was pretty special, and really speaks to the relationship that was developed between the tutors and the kids.
It's a commitment, but it doesn't take up as much time versus what you get out of it. So you put in a half hour a week and you just get a whole year's worth of joy from this student. And the student I tutored last year, I still see her in the hallways.